Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Boktai. So, the sun is in your hand. I know last time I said Solar Boy Django and I almost was going to say that again, but I didn't. So that's good, I suppose. Now the question is whether or not I leave this here and go out exploring and try to find... Okay, let's see. Let's scout ahead a little bit and see what exactly we need to do. Looks like there's a hole there. Okay, there's a chest here. We might have to grab the coffin and fall down here. Oh no, I think I know what we have to do. Alright, let's fall down. Alright, so that's where we have to go. Alright, I think I see what we have to do now. Let's see here. Were we up here or were we over there? Okay, let's head back here. I think this will take us. Yep, it takes us here. Alright, so we need to create a path for our coffin. I don't think the coffin will fall down with us, if I remember correctly. So we fell down this hole, so let's fall down this one now, and that should take us here, and that'll allow us to grab this chest, which has a key in it. Not key, a coin in it. Those serve some purpose, but I'm not entirely sure what that purpose exactly is, so don't ask me. I know they do something, but I don't know what. I don't think it's overly important what they do. Okay, so that's not a good hole to fall down. Yeah, what I've been thinking of doing to practice my Spanish a bit, because I kind of need to speak that better. I don't need to, but I would like to speak it better. So I've been thinking of making a Spanish a channel equivalent, probably the first several episodes, several hundred videos. Well, maybe not hundreds, but many of the videos, the first starting videos will probably be broken Spanish. By that I mean I have a fine accent. The problem is I have trouble remembering the correct the words. I don't speak Spanish that often, so I have trouble remembering the words and stuff like that, and the grammar too. So I would need to, I need to practice. I need to be in an environment where I'm speaking Spanish more often. Okay, what do we need to do here? Let's take this with us. Let's confirm that it doesn't fall in the hole. Nope, it does. Alright, it does fall in the hole. Okay, so that's something we have to keep in mind. So it does fall in the hole. Alright, actually, let's leave this here and find out where exactly we need to go first. Because that's what we need to figure out. This is going to be a longer episode today, probably around 30 minutes, simply because it's taking me a while to actually figure out where exactly to go. Alright, so this takes us, both of these will take us to the same place. Alright, so this does not take us anywhere. We go up here, there's no direction. And we haven't been this way, have we? Alright. And the only way to get to there is to fall from... Okay, alright, I understand what we need to do now. Alright. So that was sort of a puzzle, if you want to call it that. It wasn't really, but... But I needed some confirmation of where I needed to go, so I wasn't completely lost, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna want to do something like this. There we go. And we're gonna want to take this with us. And do we need, no, we don't need to go up there. We need to go out here and head this way. Can I? Now, I'm not sure if the slowdown would have been on an actual Game Boy Advance, or whether it's the emulator not properly emulating this particular game. It's just up there, so I'm gonna go try to get that. I don't think, from what I'm seeing from the frame rate, it's always staying at 60. The game itself is slowing down, so it looks like this slowdown is part of the actual emulation, like when you play a Sonic Genesis, right? On the Game Boy Advance. Well, the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Boy Advance, which has horrible slowdown. Is this where we need to go? Yeah, it is. Looks like I don't need to make this too long enough, so this is going to take us a little bit longer to get over here. Alright. This time, let's start up all of the power drivers before we go there. Let's charge up. And fight Garmer. What it is what he was called, I think. Oh, he's going down pretty quickly. Oh crap. Of course, the second I say that, I start getting hurt. He does... Oh god, okay. He doesn't look too tough, but still only the beginning of the fight. He was able to hit me from all the way over there. There we go. His ice breath attack there looks pretty annoying. Well, is pretty annoying, I should say. Yeah, what would I say? What was I saying? What I was saying about Django's arm in early episodes and how it kind of looks like pre-rendered. Now that I'm looking at it, it's just very simple. It doesn't have like it's like an 8-bit looking. It's not 8-bit, but it doesn't have much color depth to it, if you kind of get what I'm saying, or color very. It doesn't have any form of shading on it, so it looks very simplistic compared to the rest of Django's sprite, because it's all one type of. It's just one type of pixel. It doesn't have any different colorations to it, and because of that, it looks very simple. And it was sort of giving me a pre-rendered graphic look earlier. I don't know why, but I guess the simplicity of it makes it look sort of interesting. Makes it look a lot different than other sort of sprites from this sort of era. In the third Django game, or Boktai game, I should say, Django has arms and feet that are they look more like the rest of his sprite. Crap. I think I'm gonna have to eat more apples. No, 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 no. What? Still able to hit me. Come on. Die already. Oh, got it. I'm gonna die. Die! You stupid wolf. Yeah! Worth it. Frost 1 solo wins. Oh yeah, looks like we're supposed to do this. We're meant to do this dungeon later. East Django. Maybe not meant to, but you could have. Maybe I did the harder one first, and this will make the easier one even easier. So this gives our gun to soul an ice element. Hey, what's this do to you? Makes it turn white. And if I switch to my normal gun lens, star. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, forgot you. Oh yeah. What's this? Oh yeah. What we'll do now is we'll head back to the. What's this do? Brings rain. Why is that? Why is that text like really light? Let's use a solar leaf. And let's head back to what's her face, and let's get fruit. Oh, looks like I left these here for too long. All right, let's just put. What does this do? Looks like planning actually does stuff to the solar tree, so it doesn't really matter whether or not we actually give us anything really special, because I don't think this was here before, and I think because we planted stuff in here earlier, new planting spots appeared, because I don't think this planting spot was here earlier. Let's put bananas and a speed nut. What will this give us? A green nut. Alright, let's do that. Anything special to say to us? Yeah? About those leaves. I don't think I messed with this at all in my original playthrough. Blue shroom. What's that do? And bear nut. What does that do? I've never heard of this item, bear nut. Have I even seen it? Maybe. Blue shroom. An odd mushroom. Well, thanks for the great description, game. Anyway, let's head back to where we were before. I think we just went straight on from the solar tree, so that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, you don't have to go through the entire dungeon again. Once you complete a dungeon, you never have to go back into it if you don't want to. And we went through this place over here. You can't do anything there. And that's an undead area. Actually, do we need to go through here? This is to the east, and I do recall this playing through this particular dungeon. I don't recall what was in this particular. I guess dungeon is not the correct word for it. Let's call it a mini dungeon, I suppose. But I do recall seeing this area. Seems like there's something we can do here. Nope. Do this. Hopefully I get across down there. Alright. so we can get some cool treasure. And okay, I see what we need to do now. So we need to push this back up. Freaking crows, get out of here. I don't know if these are supposed to be crows, but get out of here. Ah, God, I'm taking more damage from these guys than I should. There we go. So what I was saying, we just need to push this block over here. And we go back up, and we can get whatever was in that, whatever is in that chest. Hopefully it's a cool item or something. It's triple solar gun battery. Ooh. An even bigger battery now. And I have to go over here, correct? Yep. Oh God, spiders. Die. Die. We're outside for the entirety of this mini dungeon, it looks like. So it doesn't look like I have to worry about using my gun to soul here. Ooh, a chest. Just another metal of some kind. Does it say what it's used for in our inventory? Silver coin, collect them all, and so let's say we get something cool if we collect them all, but unfortunately I'm not going to collect them all, so eh. Did I talk about the endings in this game in a previous part? I don't recall, but if I did, the endings to this game, well, even if I did, the endings to this game, there are two endings to this game, a bad ending and a good ending. And you would have to get the bad ending on purpose. It's a thing. It's a conscious decision you have to make, and it's something you would have to do on purpose to get. If you're wondering what it requires you to do to get the good ending, all you have to do is this. And you just don't, and you don't do that to get the bad ending. They give you like 60 seconds or something, like something crazy like that, to get the bad ending. So unless you're going for the bad ending, there is no reason to whatchamacallit. To fail that particular objective, I suppose you could say. Okay, what's gonna happen now? Oh. There we go. That wasn't too hard. We get an A- for that. And we get a bunch of weird mushrooms. Is this an exit? What's down here? One time I went through a dungeon I didn't need to go through. Oh, I did. I definitely did. But nope, it was worth it though, because what we did get the triple battery pack for the gun to soul. So I would say that's worth it to me. Let's go back and get those items. Why not? Let's use a solar leaf because I'm lazy. And let's see what fruit we can get. We got gold apple. And another gold apple. So let's plant some more solar fruit. Green apple and solar nut. Why not? I won't need any solar nuts. I don't think. Maybe for some quick charging. So let's use an empty gourd and banana until we get there. If we get a pumpkin of some kind. Does she have anything to say to us? Okay. Alright. If Volcano tells us another, if the solar tree is calling us, I won't bother trying to pick it up. When he tells us it the second time is when I'll bother it. If we're not, it's when I'll bother to pick it up if we're not in a dungeon. If we are in a dungeon, then I won't bother to pick it up. Because I don't see any point into picking it up. Like, I'll go back there probably once after each dungeon so we can actually get some progress here. This way. That's where we have to go. And, yep, you said this already, right? I guess this is to remind you in case you're... Oh god, I didn't realize that burned you. Well, I didn't mean for you guys to hear that, but I suppose you did. Doesn't necessarily matter. It's gonna happen when you live in a household with more than one person. So this is the flame dungeon. Flame.
Volcano.
Wait, what did he say? Can't pass unless you come from above. So it looks like we can jump down when on particular ledges. I think like this ledge. Oh no, wait, nope. Can't go over there. A chest in it. Fruit. And the chest over here. The banana. What do the bananas do, actually? I have not paid attention. Extra strength. Ooh.
Volcano.
Burn box. Okay. If the ice lens will be affected here, then I'll just use the ice lens. What? No. No, stop. This has always happened to me. I don't see any problem with me pushing this in a particular direction. I'll move this here just for the heck of it, I suppose. Another spotlight. Charge the gun assault again. Okay. Good. Stop it. Stop. Stop. There you go. Alright, a block puzzle looks like. Oh no, I think I messed up already. Push this here. Let's do this. Well, there we go. Actually, I think I could freeze this. I can. So it doesn't bother me. It's about the thing I was saying that we might have been intended for us to do this first. I don't think so. I think it just depended on which direction you went towards. And since I just went straight, I went to the ice one first. They just put the ice one later for no real particular reason, I suppose. like in the order of blocks. They just put the ice one later. Even if I think I'm gonna switch back to the normal lens, even though the next boss, this boss in this dungeon might be weak to this lens. I think I'm just gonna switch back to the Gundasol anyway, because I want the Gundasol to level up, because I think I'm gonna use that a lot more. I mean, I could switch up my weaponry, but I don't think I want to do that. I mean, I'm sure it'd be more efficient, but I don't think I want to like press start all the time, unless I can switch by pressing L1R. Nope, that's for the camera. I forgot about these damn crows. Get out of here. Are they supposed to be ravens? Nah, they make not the standard crow sound. Not their damage. Their damage sound is not the standard crow sound. Okay, we can't go over there. Where did we come from? I know I could push this over here, so I have a shortcut back up. Okay. Did I go up here? I did not. We can push this down here, and now we can go down and complete that part of the... And we can go to the rest of the dungeon. Alright. Simple enough. When I was going up here, I'm using a PS4 controller. I moved the right analog stick to the right? And the screen sort of went to the right here when I was going through here, and I thought that my analog stick controlled the camera for a second, but that wouldn't be right. So we can do that and get something over there. Alright, let's go do that then. What is over here, I wonder? Maybe it's nothing, and maybe it's... Well, this is the correct way to go. I was gonna say whether this was the right way or not, but it is, because it was the only way to go. Oh, look at the boss. Alright, Otango. Actually, this looks like a good place to end it right now. I've recorded around half an hour, and I feel like that's a good length. So, I'll see you guys again next time, whenever that is. Bye.